Yo, I'm here with another hit. This Tank LaRue, and this here goes to Tank LaRue Invest. I got one that I haven't seen any videos on, but I'm just recently jumping in this project. But this is one that I really have a lot of faith in. Well, especially with everything going on right now, you want to make sure that stability is key. Yeah, it's not crazy APYs as some of these DAOs promise or some of these platforms promise, but it is pretty crazy when you look at you when you look at it realistically. So let's tap right into it, and I am doing this video right now. Well, you see why I'm at. I'm always on go. So let's go. All right, so I want to talk about Joe. And if anybody has seen the numbers on Joe, or anybody who's ever used Time Wonderland, or a lot of these new DAOs on the Avalanche network, you know that you'd be going through Joe. Now, this is what I've been looking at. So, I look in projects. You want to look for stability. Me personally, this is what I'm looking at. Um, I'm looking at mainly where I range from. So we could say it's safe to say that we're staying around the $2 mark, well, 2.5 if you want to be honest. Right here is like getting stages where it finds its median and stuff like that. But all in all, you see pretty consistent traction. Yeah, we did get a high pump right here, but keep in mind it's crazy. This is a network, and networks are always pretty good investments, um, to an extent. Uh, so Avalanche, Joe, a lot of Avalanche goes through Joe, so that's providing liquidity as well. So um, I like Joe, but one thing people don't realize about Joe is uh, the 20%. Well, let's step right into it. Let me go to the website. Um, Trader Joe, this is the website. One stop shop, decentralized trader, mean trading on Avalanche. Um, if you've been on Joe, you know what this looks like. If you want to trade, you pretty much can trade tokens within the Avalanche network. This is only for the Avalanche network. Even your USDT is Avalanche own version of stablecoin. So all this is within Avalanche. Well, what most people don't know is they never took the second to really look at it. Let me tap myself in just cause they never take the second to look at this particular part of the page. So if you go to stake, it's pretty cool because they offering 27.42 APY. Of course, the number's a little longer, but just I cut to the basics and I do the math based off the second decimal. So that give me a depiction on what I'm looking at earning. All right, so you got Stake Joe, and then you got your ex Joe balance. Well, what Joe's trying to do right now, and you got to do your homework. I'm not a financial advisor, but I like to look into my own projects and really dig deep into my projects, and then see where I want to go. What's my expectation for this project? How long do I feel like I can stay vested into this project? And would it be smart to even try to spend a little time or into a project like this? But Joe is pretty consistent because everybody knows who and what, pretty much the what's behind Joe. Everybody know what's going on with Joe. Is transparent, and transparency is key, especially with all these rugs going on. And I got a video coming up on the rugs too. So, um, so eggs Joe. All right. So as soon as we stake our Joe, pretty much we go right here, and I don't have any Joe because all my Joes are already staked. Even though you don't see it here, but I'm gonna get to that. All right. So if we got Joe in our wallet, we go purchase Joe. So we'll go to the trader part. We gotta have some Avalanche in our wallet. Make sure it's on the Avalanche network too, guys. So we'll put Max here. We'll go here. If Joe doesn't pop up with Joe, this is Joe's platform. So Joe's gonna be on there. it's like it's kind of one of the defaults. You could actually trade whatever Avalanche you got in there for some Joe. All right. That being said, once we get the Joe, we purchase our Joe. You could actually go here and stake and start earning 27.92 APR. Well, that's your 7 day. I mean, so okay, your last 7 day, but we pretty much basing our 7 day on this. We looking to return a profit of every 7 days, 92%, pretty much. So once you stake your Joe, you get X Joe. The only difference is you're gonna see this number a little lower because X Joe, one X Joe is 1.2 um regular Joe. So it'll be something like it might if you put in 60 Joe, you might have 48, 49 X Joe. Something like that along the lines. So once you go here, I like that because now we earning we earning that crazy APR on it. Now it's not as long as some of these numbers, like I say, GG, Ice Dow, Midas. A lot of these platforms promise crazy APY. This one here, you don't got to worry about too much losing your money like that because you know that since the project's launch, it was pretty stable. If you could catch dips on this platform, it's pretty good, and that's what I like about that one. But then again, my favorite saying is greater the risk, the greater reward. Greater the risk, greater the risk. Well, the lower the risk, the rewards aren't always as enticing. But this is a great reward. I gotta say. So we can step into after you stake it, you see your X Joe. So now we got our X Joe. And I didn't realize this at first. So I was like, I stake my X Joe and I leave it alone and then I earn 27.92%. Sweet. Can't complain. 7 days of coming. I just let it sit. I ain't doing nothing. I got a trade on Trader's Joe anyways. This is the closest thing to a stable coin within the Avalanche system that I'm gonna earn my money right back out. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but this is something that I know will appreciate and value. So I'm like, okay, it's been pretty consistent. It's a platform and is directly tied into the network. All right, screw it. I'm gonna try it out. Well, I know that my money ain't going below $2. It's not that it's pegged or any of that. I just know pretty much because history repeats itself and it's likely to go up. It went up $4 one time, but it hasn't dipped below the $2 mark ever. So I would go. So right here, I went to. You could go to Forum. You notice Forum, they got a few options that you could choose. Uh, Pretty much you add liquidity, to the platform itself or to Joe. So right here you'll see X Joe. So you wondering now you got X Joe. You traded your Joe. You staked your Joe. So you earning that interest on your Joe. Then now what are you doing with your X Joe? You're doing absolutely nothing. The X Joe's just sitting there. X Joe's in your wallet, pretty much. Now you could take that S Joe and you could earn more APR on it. That's another 20%. So now that's giving you that crazy APY that some of these other platforms are doing. Oh, and it's better because it's a little bit more stable. So pretty much what I got staked right now is 90 tripping 69.23 um XJO staked. So far, just last night, between last night and I just redid this again because I started to do the video, but I got a little tired. That's why I decided to do it on the go. So far I earned 13%. Now this is good either way because I'm earning money on top of money that I'm earning anyways, and this is passive income. I'm not doing anything for this. This sits here and interest continues to reoccur. So no matter what happened, I could just press harvest and I can get what my rewards are supposed to be, right? And let me get out y'all way. All right, so pretty much that's one of the things I really like, earning money on top of money. So I showed y'all at first. Y'all got the Joe. Once y'all stake the Joe, y'all could then turn around and go to your farm. And then, in a sense, it's not really staking. It is staking, though. If you see right here, staking and stake. If I wanted to unstake right now, you can unstake at any time. Um, you can unstake at any time, but to avoid fees, like, well, then this is what I like about it too is Avalanche Network. So anytime you stake and unstake, you do gotta pay a fee. But it's pennies on a dollar. It's pennies on a dime. So that's a good thing. You go If you want, you can even check out the white paper because you should invest in your money. You should be a little skeptical about everything. Everything seems to be intact with the white paper. I really like them. You know, it there's a lot of publicity around this thing, especially since Time Wonderland. Um, they getting a little bit more popular with the NFTs. Uh, I was looking at. I ain't even gonna put that one out there, but I was looking at something. Just sold out all the NFTs, and I was like, dang man, how you sell out NFTs? You can make an NFT every day. So yeah, pretty much, Avalanche is like a really good um, up and coming network. I like to see this um, in Avalanche. I mean, in a platform. I like to see transparency. I like to see everything intact. I love the concept. It's getting more and more popular as people starting to trade. I mean, SLD. When I did the SLD video, I literally had to go through Avalanche. When I went through Latour, you got to go through there. You got to go through Time Wonderland. I mean, not my spa. When I went through spa, of course I had to go through Phantom, but a lot of these new up and coming dolls, I'm gonna give y'all a little drip today. Ring's actually supposed to come to the Avalanche, but don't tell nobody I said that. But a lot of up and coming dolls are moving to the Avalanche. I'm not gonna go through this because I usually would, but I want y'all to do your own homework. So I already did mine, so I call it Dior. I'm already in my Dior, you know. So keep in mind, I just really like it. It's stable. This is something new that I got going on now. Numbers don't lie. It's been continuing to rise lately. I'm gonna show you the 7 day. What we looking at on the 7 day. It's been pretty consistent. We looking at December 19th. We look, it's dropped $1.90 there, but it's always overachieving. Every once in a while you get a little dip, and I really look at stuff like that. Say this is one of your projects you just want to keep an eye on. Look at that. It did hit 950, and then it's back down to 920. It's staying consistent within that 30 cents or whatever like that. To keep it, to be honest, projects like this. See if you would have caught that $1.90, you would have been that was a heavy win for you, because when it's up to 50 cents, you gain a 60 cents on every Joe that you have, which is not a big deal, but it is a big deal to in the long run. So I always like watching. Maybe this will be a project for you to put on your doc, or to put in your books to keep an eye on. But Joe is I figured I'd show people how to make money with Joe because everybody go through Joe and don't realize you going through Joe to make little flips and stuff like that. And projects now that um I know a few projects right now that are actually out that you have to go through Joe to get in, but you'd actually make more money just staying right there on the platform. And if you want to be honest, is a lot less volatile. So looking at the charts, you looking for those ups and downs, and you looking for that medium. And I think that provides a pretty sturdy medium. Um, and that's it, Joe. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And appreciate y'all for investing with Tank LaRue. I'm just coming from one investor to another. But tap in. Let me know what y'all think. Leave comments. And hit the bell for notification. I mean, liking free, subscribing free. See y'all next time. Thanks again, Tank LaRue.